This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in the kingdom of royalty. I'm joined by boxing royalty. Is that a fair introduction, Evander Holyfield?
Sure. How you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. Evander, everyone talks about the advantages the heavyweight has when he faces a cruiserweight. But did you find that you had certain advantages when you moved up from cruiser to heavy? And will Usyk have those advantages as well come Saturday night?
Well, you know, the difference is the only reason why I moved up to heavyweight because the advantage. Because, you know, as a small guy, you move better, you're quicker, and all that. But only problem you have to worry about not getting hit with the shot. You know, you're going to get hit with something, but the thing is that a lot of shots, as you see them, they don't hurt as much as the ones that you don't see.
When you tasted that power at heavyweight first, what was the biggest difference? Did you feel the difference?
Well, yeah, it is, you know, if you get hit with a lot of shot, you can feel it go all the way through your legs, you know, so, you know, mess with your legs to get a shot, you know. And if they hit you to the body, you know, body shot hurt the whole fight. But, you know, you get hit to the head, it clears up. It clears up real quick.
If you were in Anthony Joshua's corner in the first fight and the rounds were going on and he was boxing the way he did, what would you be saying to Anthony in the corner?
Tell him you got to do more than watch. You can't. I'm saying, you cannot, you know, let a guy just roam free, and he just pecking you sometime. You know, you can't. You got to put a little bit more pressure on him.
Were you disappointed in his first performance?
Well, it's not me. You know, you got to ask him if he disappointed. You know, it's not me to be. My whole thing, I'm just watching the fight. I watch the fight, and I see what people do and all this and stuff. But, you know, I'm not going to criticize somebody because, you know, people do what they do. You know, my whole thing is that, you know, and plus, I'm like, you know, well, you know, I kind of feel when you're in the position that I'm in, you're the only 4-time heavyweight champ of the world. You don't just sit here and just talk about nobody openly anyway. You know, you ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings.
I appreciate that. The world considers you as the best ever cruiserweight, certainly. I think people are now starting to say that OLEKSANDR USYK is the second best cruiserweight ever. Just out of interest, if you two shared a ring, a prime Evander Holyfield and an OLEKSANDR USYK now, how do you think that runs, Evander?
Well, it's hard to say, but, you know, it's just like, you know, I had older brothers. I was the youngest one of 9 in my family. You know, everybody was, who would have won, who would have did this? I'm like, I'm glad we didn't have to do it. So, you know, so you don't think about it because you learn from them. I'm sure that all like when I look at Ali, I was told that I could be like Ali when I was 8 years old. You could be the best. Oh, okay, then, you know, I remember the man asking me, he said, what do you think? I said, I got to ask my mama. Because he said, why you got to ask your mama? I said, because if my mama don't say I can't even start. So, you know, the whole big thing is, you know, it's the process. But I wanted to be the very best, so, and being the very best, I had more setbacks than everybody. But I had more comebacks. Because the fact is, the person who's not going to quit, I'm not going to ever stop on quit. I ain't going to lose then stop. You know, that means I have to win. My mama told me anything that I do, she said, you know, till you win, you're going to stick at it. You know, because you don't end on a loss. You just always fight another one. Fight another person. When it all said and done, you come with a win.
Final question. The talk back in the UK is if Anthony Joshua does overcome OLEKSANDR USYK this Saturday night, everyone wants to see that fight with Tyson Fury. Now, don't know what's going on with Fury, whether he's going to retire, etc. If that fight is made between Fury and Joshua, and I want you to be honest here, how do you see that playing out, Evander?
Well, you know, that'll be a great fight. You know what? You see, Tyson Fury, only thing he hadn't ever done I don't think he ever fought a guy as tall, his same length. You know, that's the only thing. But he outboxed everybody. Everybody outboxed and all this, and they show you that if you knock me down, I get back up. I'm like, so, you know, I'm telling you know, after all, you know, my whole thing is, after all the heavyweights, he's one of the guys been proven that he is who he is. It's not like he didn't fight everybody. He fought everybody. Everybody who wanted to fight him.
Absolutely. Evander, it's been a real pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your time in Saudi Arabia, okay? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.